What's up, YouTube? Back in here with another video from It's Complicated. Go over to his page, show him some love, like, share, comment, subscribe.
Why is it considered rude to ask a woman her age or her weight?
Mickey Mouse asked Minnie her weight, and he almost got slapped.
Why do women stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
They need to take a trip to Disneyland.
Why are men expected to be confident by women who seem so insecure?
Mickey Mouse doesn't want to answer that question.
What?
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes,
Why?
Mickey Mouse has a lot in the bank.
Probably from pimping out Goofy. Let's talk about it. Goofy is a dog. Pluto's a dog. Why is one walking the other like on all fours? What's up with that? But anyways, like, how come women could ask like what you do or how much do you make, but we can't ask like their age? You're not supposed to ask their age, but I think that's past now. We don't have to worry about that. You can't ask them their weight though.
I wouldn't go up to a guy and ask him like that kind of information. I don't know. I find that weird.
Why do women tend to stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
I think women stress about these insecurities and stuff because all over the internet we're told.
Maybe it's because women know men look at women based off of weight. Maybe she deep down knows that. Or maybe she's just gonna blame the patriarchy in the internet.
We have to be a specific way and look a certain way.
The European standard.
And I don't know, I feel like that just makes us more insecure about how we feel about ourselves.
Why are men expected to be confident by women who seem so insecure?
I couldn't answer that one.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do men stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
I feel like
Because women value men based off of how much they make, and men value women based off of how they look. It's pretty simple. That's why women call in and say he has to be a millionaire or has to make 6 figures, has to match me or make more than me. But we're willing to get with the woman that is just attractive and don't really care where she works or if she works. She could be living with her parents, doesn't matter.
in this generation of world, men are told they have to have no feeling and be told to do more and are expected more of, I guess.
Well, as a man and being a leader, being the headship of everything, you're supposed to be that confidence. You're supposed to show her what confidence looks like. And with you being able to do so, you're going to be able to develop her if she's somebody that wants to be developed and having confidence herself.
Do you think it's equally rude?
What? So he said basically you have to transform the woman, mold the woman into a woman of confidence because she's insecure about her weight. Like, but a woman doesn't want to help a man with any of his shortcomings, or it's pretty. They want a man to already be together. You got to be stoic. You can't show any weakness. You can't. Definitely can't cry. Just got to be.
Rude to ask a man how much money he makes.
I believe that money shouldn't be the important topic, especially when first getting to know someone.
But it is. So it doesn't matter what you believe or what you want to believe. It is. Tell women to stop calling in on dating shows and asking for men that make a lot of money, that make like 6 figures and make $1 million, and expecting loyalty and like monogamy.
Somebody, because money can be made. The most important thing is getting to know the individual.
Why do men tend to stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
Well, men, I would say males, tend to do that because they lack something within self, so they feel as if everything that they need to obtain is outside of them in order to not only impress.
No. You can be as confident in yourself and as much as you want, but it's not gonna. Don't give a F about your confidence. You can be ugly as fudge and have all the confidence. It doesn't matter. No, I'm not talking about Jay-Z. Jay-Z has money. Like, it doesn't matter how ugly you are and how much confidence you have. What women want, they want the glamorous life.
Impress themselves, but impress women as well.
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Finances. Really? Because they gonna steal all your money.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just feel like I'd rather have money than have the looks.
That is a weird question. Down in the comments, would you rather be admired for your finances or for your beauty? Like, I feel like it's kind of tricky because beauty, that's God-given. But finances, you have to work for that. So that's, I don't know.
I'd rather have money than the looks too, but if somebody wants me for my finances, they're gonna take it all. At least my looks, like they can't.
Wow, that's powerful and true. If a person does want you for your finances, Kevin Federline, Kelly Clarkson, Halle Berry, and the list goes on and on and on.
Take it from me.
Okay. Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Probably because they don't want it taken from them, and nobody can take your looks from you for the most part. Somebody can definitely steal your money, especially if you love them.
But don't women kind of resent being used for their bodies?
Yeah, absolutely, and men resent being used for their money.
Okay, so how do we fix that?
I guess. Huh.
Come
Honestly, a great question. It's something that I've struggled. Why are you letting me answer all of these?
If you had to choose,
Sheesh.
would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
My body,
Why?
because I would like to be a gym rat.
Why do
Right.
so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Because they know what draws attention.
I don't know about that. Aren't they doing both? Like, that's why they post themselves like in luxury clothes and purses and vehicles and on trips and stuff. Aren't they trying to showcase their finances and their looks? I don't know. Whatever.
Body,
Okay, aren't women objectifying themselves when they do that?
of course.
So why do women condemn in men the very thing that they benefit from when sex is typically what they use to empower themselves?
Because sex sells.
Because it's a double standard. It's just like women wanting equality, but then like not mad about being able to get in the VIP because they're attractive, or won't turn or get free drinks bought for them, and then get followed out to parking lots. But it's the double standard. Oh, you're beautiful, pretty privilege. You get in. Just get in there because more men will want to be in here because you're in here type stuff. And then, oh, you're attractive. I'm gonna buy you a drink to increase your chances of talking to me. Oh, you didn't have time to talk to me. Oh, you're leaving. I'm gonna follow you to your car because I'm Trick Daddy. You know what time it is.
So why do they complain about being sexually objectified when sex sells?
Because they like the attention. They like the dispute.
Okay, doesn't that make them hypocrites?
Of course.
Women run the world. Let's get that straight. We run the world. That's why it's important.
So then why?
So then, by that same logic, why aren't you trying to wake up the feminists that are complaining about the patriarchy? If women run the world, it's a matriarchy, isn't it? And then also, if women run the world, you guys have been doing a effed up job, global warming and yeah, all that. You want to take blame for all that? All right.
Why are so many women complaining about how hard it is to be a woman in our society if they...
Because they're bitches. They're not getting no good dick.
I think she's a troll.
They don't have a man taking care of them or a good paying job. One of those. One out of the three. Either they're not getting good dick, they don't have a good paying job, or they don't have a good man providing for them. One of the three.
Does a woman's dating option...
They're not getting any good dick. They don't have a man providing for them. Or they don't have a good job. So if they had... Wait. kind of want to write this out. So if they're giving you good dick, you put up with having a crappy job and not having a man, and the opposite, if you have a good job, you'll put up with getting crappy dick and not having a man. And then if you have a man, you'll put up with crappy dick and not having a good job. What do y'all think down in the comments? What's going on?
Options increase or decrease with age?
It depends
On what?
how she take care of herself.
Okay.
What?
But in general, do you think that overall women's dating options increase or decrease with age?
This guy said that, like, Holly Berry in her 20s does not compare to Holly Berry in her, like, 50s. Yeah, slap yourself, bro. You sound, yeah.
Increase.
Any woman in her 20s compared to that same woman in her 50s. What are we discussing here? Like, what are we even talking about? This dude really just tried that. Well, it depends on if she takes care of herself. What? Bodies are, like, the nature of bodies is to break down. That doesn't make sense. Like, cheeks sag. Skin sags. Like, skin gets loose. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you would take her in her 50s versus taking her in her 20s? All things being equal? Like, nah.
Increase? So you think that more men are looking for older women as opposed to young baddies?
No, they look for young women.
So
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna take that mic back. Thank you.
basically,
baddies.
okay, so wouldn't that say that women's dating options often decrease with age?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Decrease, I would say.
Yeah, definitely decrease.
They know the wall is coming for them.
The more disappointed we get, the more we don't want to date.
So why do women's standards often increase as their options decrease?
I think
That's crazy, ain't it? It's like women are putting up roadblocks as they get older to find, like, you gotta climb over those walls, then you gotta climb that tower. Hope she throws down her hair. If she don't, I hope you got a grappling hook. Like, all these walls and all these standards that she now has after she's, like, had like 4 kids. Now this man has to come correct. Yeah, nope.
after her looks aren't a thing anymore, she probably starts to value other parts of herself, and probably more than what her looks were offering before.
Why does that usually happen after the looks fade? Why can't it happen before?
That's a great question. Part of me wants.
And she would love to answer that question, but she got too many dudes in her phone and in her face to even think about, like, not being appreciated for anything other than her looks.
To blame, like, the media and the importance that they put on somebody's looks, especially young women. But honestly, I think it's just that more of a household conversation that needs to happen with women.
But can you really blame the media when it's men at the end of the day? Like, it's what you can put whatever you want on TV. If we're not attracted to it, we're not attracted to it. You lose viewers. Like, what do you mean? It's not really the media. The media are trying to get viewers. They're trying to up their ratings. So, attraction. What do you like? What do you want to see? What do you mean? Like, that's how it works. You can't.
Girls with daughters with, ladies.
How do you think women should keep men interested when their looks begin to fade?
Wear more sexy.
Ah, crap. This guy. Don't ask him. No, here we go.
Your clothes and do more freaky shit.
Is it fair to say that women are attracted to men with status and high social value?
I would say yeah.
Does that make them opportunists?
They want the lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah.
Does this make them opportunists?
A little bit, yeah. Kind of does make them opportunists. Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay, why is it acceptable for that behavior, but is often frowned upon when an older man takes on a young trophy wife?
Ooh, when the pendulum swings in the opposite direction. This guy it's complicated. Show him love. He got the greatest questions. Well, that's true. Like, okay, so it's cool for a woman to chase a man that's like rich and living a certain lifestyle, but then when that rich man is chasing a younger woman that is attractive, like, why is that frowned upon? What? Oh yes, queen, you got him. You got you a rich man. But then it's like, oh my gosh, look at that guy. He said he only wants 20-year-olds. What's wrong with him?
See, I wouldn't say it is acceptable, because like, although it does happen, like, I personally wouldn't say it's acceptable.
It's not acceptable. It's double standards.
I don't think it's fair.
Okay. Do you see any difference between the party girl who uses her early 20s to sleep with lots of alpha males and the mid-30s player guy who sleeps with lots of young, beautiful women?
I feel attacked, but...
The reason why...
Dang! She felt like he was describing herself. Damn.
That's frowned upon is because society's very hypocritical, and with them being hypocritical, if they see an older gentleman who was able to catch a young lady who has an interest in an older man, they feel as if, at least I believe, why couldn't I be in that position at my age, you know? And who knows the type of life that this older individual is living now when it comes to this specific lady.
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Finances, absolutely.
Why?
Okay. We got off-brand Kim Kardashian here. Want to get yanked for her finances by Pete Davidson or something. Then over here we got Kelly Clarkson. Got yanked for her finances. Let's do it.
Because financially, I already made it like bigger. You know, like my body has nothing to do with my status in a way. If I've made it financially, I feel like I've made it in life, you know?
Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Shit, I don't know.
I feel like they do show off their lifestyles when they take pictures of, you know, when you take them out to eat and they take pictures of the plate. This is my lifestyle.
I think it's easier to show off like your body, you know,
It's got to be 5-star restaurant or better.
And how much you make.
yeah.
Are those women objectifying themselves?
No.
Why not?
I mean, God gave you your body, like you should,
You should
be
be
allowed
able
to
to flaunt,
show it. Yeah.
right.
When a woman decides to give a man a shot, is there a window of...
That's crazy. So women just want to get naked. That's empowering, but if a man pays a woman to get naked, that's objectifying. What?
of time for him to close the deal before she gets bored?
Absolutely.
So timing is important?
Timing is very important. Timing is everything.
Are young women aware that they will have peak years of beauty, fertility, and dating options, but will lose influence over men as they age?
To a degree, yes, because a lot of them, even though they say women mature faster than men, a lot of them just don't have that understanding as of yet. So in the process of becoming older, it starts to kick in even more. But at the younger years, not really.
So why do women often choose to wait for romance and focus on their career when their own window of time is the most limited?
Because they feel that they, like
With geriatric pregnancy and their looks being at their like peak, like why are they just exploiting it? Why are they just gaming the system and just using their looks for trips and bags and dinners and clothes, jewelry, experiences? Why, instead of just trying to find love and securing a man? Because they think they can hit those buzzer beaters. They think they can run out the clock, and at the last second, a high value man will be like, or a rich man will be like, yeah, I got you, boo.
Like again, I'm going to the word feeling. They feel as if they've been in situations to where they have been done wrong, they look at the majority of individuals that are men in the world as they're gonna do them wrong too. So I might as well focus on self and, you know, get a degree or get a career, whatever the case may be.
Do you think if young women became more aware of their window of time, their life priorities would change?
Absolutely.
How?
It'll change by understanding that you're not gonna be fine as a motherfucker forever, unless that's just in your genetic nature.
What? That's not a thing, bro. There aren't just women that are attractive forever. There's younger women being born like every day, B. And then like those women are attractive, and then they become 20, and then they become 25, and then they're like, what do you mean? Those older women become 60, 65. What do you mean? The pendulum swings back in the other direction, and you start paying. You switch your attention. Like, what do you take men for? This guy's not telling the truth. Men do not just like, once a woman can age out, you'll just literally be like, okay, I'm not looking at her anymore. Time to start looking over here. This Zendaya girl, she's pretty, like, young and attractive, like a younger Halle Berry before Halle Berry got older.
So be more open.
I don't trust a lot of people. So if I'm gonna end up alone, it's because of me.
And then before you found out that Halle Berry is unmarriageable because she just has all those failed marriages behind her, and you're just like, oh wow, okay, yeah.
Because I don't trust people.
This woman's a clean slate, and she has her looks comparable to when she was around when she was her age. So yeah, what the fuck would I be looking over there for?
I agree. I think I would piggyback off of that too. Like, I think about it often, actually. I personally say I'll never get married, I'll never have kids, but I'm okay with that too. You know, like, I feel like I should be free, but maybe the time will come.
If women are smarter than men, why do they keep believing men's lies and opening their legs?
Sometimes you don't
Got her. She ain't got it.
don't believe them. You know it's a lie, but you still want some dick.
What? So we're just gonna throw that on. You just wanted some dick. Okay. You knew he was lying, and you're just like, I just want some dick. But then you blame him for, all men are liars. Like, you can't go out and say that after you just, like, what?
But he's gonna have like repercussions for that. Like me, my favorite saying is like,
What?
hit a man where it hurts him,
What?
in his pockets, you know? So like, yes, we're gonna have sex, but today a nail gonna break, I'm gonna need my nails done, a toe chipped purposely, I kicked something, now I need my toe fixed, I want to eat Benihana's today, not Taco Bell, like, you know, and just once, you know, once I want to do this, do that, then that, like, it's gonna just hurt him in his pockets instead of that lie he told me earlier, you know, like,
What?
damn. So either way,
What? So you're gonna exploit him for Benihana's for lying to you? What? Is this a thing? You lied to me. I want some Benihana's. This sounds like something out of like I Love Lucy, like a sitcom. Like this, what?
he's gonna pay for it. She dumb if she believe it. Like, I don't really know what to say about that one. But me, I believe stuff too, but under,
What?
because I'm gonna get something out of it, you know? Either I'm gonna believe this lie, I'm gonna get some good dick, or I'm gonna play dumb, get a shopping spree when I wake up. Like, life is gonna go good for me after you tell.
You're gonna get some good. So if he lies to you and then he gives you some good dick, you're okay. What is she talking about? Why don't you just get good dick whenever? Like, why does he have to lie to you for you to get good dick? Like, what is she talking about? So when he's not lying to you, the dick is trash, and you're still like, but most women say like the dick's got to be good or they're out. So like, what are you talking about?
This dumbass lie, you know, I'm about to do you in right after this, you know?
What?
How do you plan on keeping men interested in you once your looks begin to fade?
Ooh.
Oh, me? Oh, cause me, I have a good heart.
What?
But if I
don't mean nothing.
I have a good heart, believe it or not. I am down.
That's not getting. What? She's ugly as sin, but hey, she got a heart of gold, man. She got a heart of gold. What?
On the earth, if I do love a man, those are certain men I do that way. You lie to me, then I gotta get you where it hurts. But I'm a good woman.
And then you talking about how you like gon' like get back at men? Why the fuck? Like, you when you get older and like your looks fade, why would a man want to get with you? Because I have a heart of gold, and I'm gonna get that nigga's pockets. Like, okay.
Woman, like, I encourage my man. I ride for my man. I don't need his money. I come with my own. I appreciate.
You just said that you would hit his pockets. It don't sound like you got your own money. Like, I don't know. This is some weird.
Appreciate his, you know, maybe if he's short, which none of my men have never been, maybe I got a little 20 for you or something, God forbid, but
Wow.
I'm just a good woman. I mean, I pray for my man, you know? I pray for his mama too. It don't get no better than that.
Wow.
How do you plan on keeping men interested in you when your looks begin to fade?
Hopefully I'm a compassionate enough person. That's what I've been working on for the past, so far of my life. I feel like I at least have, aside from being blessed with my mother's good looks.
I mean, I don't know. Compassion, empathy, sympathy, femininity. It does go a long way. And cooperation. So, being cooperative, not trying to, I want it my way or the highway. Like, that could go a long way with a less attractive woman or a woman that's losing her beauty.
Like, I'm decently intelligent and I can hold a good conversation and I am a very compassionate person. So at the moment, I'm just hoping that rides me through the rest of my life.
And do you think that a woman's dating options increase or decrease with age?
Decrease, definitely. I mean, I'm 23 right now and I still look at guys and I'm like, if a 19-year-old walks in front of him, I'm fucked.
Dang.
What's the definition of a cougar?
Dang. Well, she's real. Wow, she's not delusional. She's pretty realistic. She understands the hierarchy, how men view, it's effed up. But Michael Jackson wasn't singing about a pretty mature thing. He was singing about a pretty young thing. But Michael Jackson was also an
Stop the cap.
Let's not do that.
Older women that look sexy as hell.
Okay, is it true that cougars have to work harder to attract men because they are less desirable?
No, they don't have to work harder. It just depends on how attractive they are.
Don't cougars typically approach men and buy them drinks?
Yes, facts.
So isn't that working harder than younger women?
No.
Most younger women don't do that.
Some women just know what they want.
Have you ever considered the possibility that you might end up a lonely old cat lady?
That'd be crazy. Haven't even thought about, freaking Halle Berry meet me at a bar and buy me a drink. And then she'd be like, I want to feel good. Make me feel good. Monsters Ball.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Not bad. I've got this far, man. I don't have a cat.
She said, I got this far. Yeah, men are still lining up to knock you down and they're still in line, but eventually men are going to get out of line and start standing in other lines. And then your line's going to dry up and then you're going to circle back for some guys that you ordinarily wouldn't be talking to or trying to date. It's going to be rough.
Cat, but I got this far.
What's the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
That's right.
He doesn't have a cat.
What?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I've come to accept it, to be honest.
Maybe not cats, but maybe dogs.
Yeah.
What is the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
What's the difference?
That man got potential and he got time.
He do.
I mean, aren't they both involuntarily celibate?
I mean, yeah. Against
Dang.
their own will, yes.
Dang, they said if you're short, you're broke, give it up, man. You're basically a cat lady. Dang.
The young cat lady or the old cat lady is someone who's just tired of people's shit, and then the guy who's lower status, not anywhere.
Wow.
He's just really insecure and is not trying to step up the plate.
Wow, they just called a short, fat, broke guy. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. But that cat lady gave up on people. She tried to do it her way, Frank Sinatra. Didn't work out, so now she's like, I just don't care. I will do this alone with my cats.
Play it at all.
Aren't they both involuntarily celibate?
Depends. The man for sure. The woman, she can, do whatever she wants.
So you think that the cat lady is basically single by choice?
Pretty much.
Why do people assume there's something wrong with a person who can't attract a partner?
I don't know. I guess it's because it's like a person's like innate instinct. Like that's our purpose is to reproduce. But at the same time, like I don't understand why people look down upon those who like either are celibate by choice or even not by choice. Like even those who are celibate by choice, people give them a lot of shit, and I'm like, why? It's none of your business.
Okay. And lastly, does a person's body count matter in dating?
No.
If it doesn't matter, can you tell us your body count?
That's a good one.
So then can we conclude that it does matter?
Nah, I don't
Can we conclude that this dude is lying and
matter.
Well, then tell us your body count.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's
So
bad.
can we conclude that it does matter?
It don't matter.
Okay.
It shouldn't matter, but it does matter.
All right.
I personally don't want somebody that anybody can have, because if I'm gonna hold myself accountable and not let anyone have access to me, what's fair in having someone that anyone can have access to? Yeah.
So do you think it matters or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it can. Yeah.
You think it can matter? So, do you think it matters more for men or for women? Or equal?
It matters to men more, for sure, what the girl's body type.
Why do you think so?
Because something about a master key and
Oh, she's been watching Fresh and Fit. Something about a master key and a master lock. The analogy is a key that opens any lock. That's a pretty good key. Which parallels a man having the mouthpiece to have access to any woman. He has to work and convince a woman to want to have sex with him. Versus a lock that opens for any key, which is a woman that just lets anyone have sex with her. Master key, master lock.
all the locks. I don't know.
I think the expression goes, a key that can open up any lock is a
Right,
master
yep.
key, but a lock that can be opened up by 50 keys is a shitty lock.
All right. Catch you in the next one.
Struggle. Why are you letting me answer all of these?